My name is Allison Kaplan. I'm Director of Education at the National First Ladies Library in Canton, Ohio. I am here for our latest installment of ABCS with the First Ladies, a preschool program for kids ages 3 to 5. So today we're going to look at portraits. And a portrait is a picture of a person. Every First Lady has their portrait painted at least once. So there are a number of First Lady portraits that are on view, both in the White House and right now at the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. And you may have seen this portrait before. It's one of the latest First Lady portraits. It's a portrait of Michelle Obama. And it is a really amazing painting by an artist by the name of Amy Sherald. She is the first African American woman to paint a First Lady portrait for the National Portrait Gallery. And one thing I love is how strong Michelle Obama looks in this portrait and how awesome her dress is. I love the patterns and how they're inspired by African American quilts and modern and contemporary art. So a lot of people love this portrait, and it has wowed and amazed a lot of people, especially a young woman named Parker Curry. And she, even though she is a little girl, wrote this really amazing picture book about seeing that portrait of Michelle Obama. Because for her, as a young black woman, it was really amazing to see someone who looked like her in a museum. So we are going to read this book by Parker Curry and her mom, Jessica Curry. It's illustrated by Brittany Jackson. It's called Parker Looks Up, An Extraordinary Moment, and it's about Parker's trip to the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. Parker Curry loved to dance. Dressed in her favorite tutu, she imagined she was a dancing queen. But one rainy Tuesday, instead of going to dance class, Parker's mom said, "Let's go to the museum." Ava, too. Parker loved visiting the museum almost as much as she loved twirling and leaping in the air. She pulled on her boots. Mom and her sister Ava buttoned up their jackets. "Have fun, girls." "Bye, Dad." And off they went. Spinning and smiling and... surprise! Gia, Parker's best friend, greeted them from the top of the museum steps. "Yay, it's Gia!" Once inside, the friends hurried down a long hall, looking at the paintings all around them. They saw prancing horses, blooming flowers, a bushy mustache, a shiny jeweled necklace, 2 peacocks with red eyes, and a basket of slimy fish. "Ew," they said. "And feathers. Lots of brilliant feathers. Hurry up, Ava." When Gia spotted a playroom, she raced ahead. Parker charged after her. "Let's make silly faces. Explore." After Gia stuck purple hair onto the easel and Parker added a pirate hat and sunglasses, it was time to go home. "Time to go, girls." Skipping down the hall, the girls spied a roll of frilly white tutus. Parker raised her arms. Gia spun around and around. "Wait for me," Parker called, dancing after her friend until she froze in her tracks, spellbound. Parker Curry looked up. A portrait of First Lady Michelle Obama loomed before her. She had rich brown skin, just like Parker, and kind, familiar eyes that reminded Parker of her mother, her grandmother, her sister, and yes, even herself. How could someone look so real and so magical at the same time? Who is she? Mother, lawyer, writer, courageous, smart, caring, inspiration, hero, confident, dynamic, friend, sister, advocate, honest, volunteer, mentor, hopeful. Parker's mother's voice filled the air, her words coming to rest squarely on Parker's tiny shoulders. She is a queen, Parker whispered, unable to look away, to move, to breathe. In that moment, Parker saw more than just a portrait. She saw a road before her with endless possibilities. And you can see all the possibilities that Parker is thinking about. Parker as a musician, a doctor, an athlete, an artist, an astronaut, a dancer. Suddenly, Parker felt a small hand in hers, and the spell was broken. "Come look, Ava," she said, putting her arm around her little sister and standing tall. For Parker Curry was feeling powerful and strong, and even though she hadn't moved, inside she was dancing. That is the end of Parker Looks Up. So that is a really cool book by a little girl named Parker Curry. And if you get a chance to go to the National Portrait Gallery, you should stop and see the Michelle Obama portrait by Amy Sherald. And if you can't make it there, you can always visit the website and look carefully at the painting. And if you make your own portrait of yourself or of a friend or of a first lady or someone else you admire, please share it with us. We would love to see it. And with that, we will see you next time on ABCs with the First Ladies. Thank you.